Hey everyone, played out Jambre's new Nerelix Ysera Druid. Basically, Jambre saw, hey, Nerelix works in everything. It should work in Druid, and it did. Basically, what this deck does is it cheats out these cards with ramp, where every other deck is trying to do it. And this deck Druid class actually has ramp, and then it uses combination of King Tide and Mista Vista to get cheap, efficient spells of Hurdle Up and Tsunami, as well as Saladrisil. So overall, I had a lot of fun playing this deck. So we started off really strong, and then we kind of regressed into the mean as the stream went on, but had a really good time. So if you're looking to try to have fun in this meta and you're a little sick of everything, I recommend you try out this deck. So basic mulligans, what am I keeping? Always keep New Heights. Trail mix you can keep if you have something to go with it, like in a Mirdrasil. Mirdrasil generally always a keep. And then sometimes you can actually do some wacky Ysera keeps, but I wouldn't recommend that. King Tide is a good keep going first, but not going second. And those are and I probably would keep Arcanine in general. So those are my general keeps. Got some gains for you guys. Enjoy. Will you play Wild? Not today. With this top deck, I could get a turn, so I could go for a turn 3 of Madrasil. But I think so let's see. If I go next turn, I go Trail Mix, Innervate, Trail Mix, right? And then on turn 4, I have 8, and then I go Coin Ysera. Yeah, I think that's the play. Turn 4 Ysera seems better than a turn 3 Madrasil. Alright, we're ramping, chat. So you can contribute to GDP. Giga, you're kind of stuck with the hand you're dealt with in life, right? Now, some of the pain you feel is you saying, well, maybe I should do something else, right? Like, but let's say you give up on this subject that you did poorly on, right? One, you figure out why you did poorly. Was the test just a bunch of BS and everyone failed it? Did you miss something? Did you study wrong? If you're just dumb, how do dumb people succeed in life? Like, look up that. Because there's a lot of successful dumb people out there. And so, bottom line is you want to figure out what's going on there, all right? So, yeah, like, okay, watch your grill. Okay, let's say we said we'll wait till the ad break ends and then we'll talk about it. Doing a whole bunch of nothing over there. Oh, wait, that's a high roll. Holy crap, that's so good for us. So, Giga, the first thing you need to do is think about what went wrong, right? You gotta figure out what went wrong. Was the test harder than you expected? Did you study the wrong material, right? You have peers in your class. How did they do, right? If you had a bunch of peers studied, the hardest thing the situation is like if you and all your friends studied for the same test and your friends did well and you did poorly, that's the hardest thing to fix, right? But like, let's say you just studied the wrong material. Well, that's just, you got to fix that then, right? Not useful. So, so you want to figure out what went wrong, right? Then you figure out what you're gonna do about it. Let's say you just suck at your subject. That people switch majors over that, right? People switch majors. You have to, you know, part of the pain you feel is now if it's just some class and it lowers your GPA, you're kind of just, that just sucks, right? But yeah, you got to think about what went wrong. You got to decide if it's worth changing your habits and actions, and if so, make a plan of action on how to go about it.
Who could put a price on such powerful artifacts? I could.
Your go-to sandwich? I used to like roast beef sandwiches. I still get them occasionally. Yeah, roast beef. Um, is that lethal? I think it's not lethal because of board space issues, right? And mana issues. So Saladrasil would be quite a bit, right?
What to do?
Would be I could go for it. I have to hit both. Got it. Where this rapture stuff begins? Wait, is the rapture happening? I didn't know that was a thing until climate. I know, right? That was yesterday. Did anyone disappear? Dude, it would be crazy if it happened. Yeah, I watched that the movie Left Behind back in the day. It was popular in Christian circles. Wait, they made another one? Wait, it had Nicolas Cage? Wait. Ooh, so you could get some discounts here and then like multiply them together with Mista Vista. Dude, that would be crazy.
A frozen treat as sweet as me.
This was bad. I guess they spent 3 mana just completing quests but doing nothing else, so maybe it's not the... What does...
Another snack.
I like this better than a Mirjasil because it combines with this phone, so... Do I prefer this, or do I prefer just gaining 8 armor? Because this could hurt me, right? I'm just gonna gain the 8 armor here. I'm gonna get legend. You know, Kikillo. So I would like try to. I would act like she made the wrong decision, but at the end of the day, I kind of respect it. You know.
Nice to meet you.
Ooh, triple 3/8, so good.
I have too many minions.
I could like sneak a lethal here. There's a lot of sneaky burst here, right? Ooh, isn't even good here. Got the clear, but at what cost, chat? Didn't even get the clear. Wait, that sucks. Or does it? Alright.
Please, I'll do that tomorrow. Time waits for no one.
I waited too long.
Go forth, my weakling cannot be contained. For the wilds. For the wilds.
I got a 12 level Ziliax here. Yeah, what is this game called? Hearthstone? I don't even know.
A frozen treat as sweet as me.
Dude, next turn is gonna be crazy here. Dude, why is chat losing their mind over this joke? It's like not, just move on. It's not a big deal. Did I get more attack here? I did not. How much damage do I have here? 4 plus 8 plus 9. Pretty sure that's lethal. Holy! I don't know, dude.
Let's protect the wild.
Good hand. The New Heights discounted is absurdly huge. Absurdly huge. Makes everything a turn faster here. Ooh, change plans. So I think better.
I remember this place well.
Whoa. This seems better than Trail Mix Tsunami here.
I remember this place well.
That is a high roll. I think I'd rather get the location down here than I guess with 9 I also could go King Tide into 5 mana Tsunami. So that's another option. Chat, is this a card? I didn't even know this was a card.
You defile the dead. My hatred cannot be contained.
My duty fulfilled!
Time waits for no one. Nightmares never forgotten.
This is frustrating.
My hand is too full.
That's an unfortunate loss. Okay.
My duty fulfilled!
Hanging in there, hands gamer chat. Just trying to hang in there. Oh, Saladrifil first is really bad. But I did get you higher Ysir Awakens here, so that's kind of good. See if these go face or not. No, they're just trading. Full heal. Wait, I get a Ysir Awake. Why couldn't this happen in a different order? No, I lost my frack. I'm probably losing here. But what are you gonna do? This is where, I don't know. This is where we could use like a really powerful late game win condition that isn't just like frack. Like we could use like an Ash main here. Kill Jaden wouldn't be good here, but not Kill Jaden. Trying to think if there's anything else you could run. Don't have the card draw I'd like to ever make Kill Jaden. Usually like at least 10 out of 10 location is pretty good, but it's things like that I overdrew my frack here. Yeah, I don't know, I could high roll, I don't know, Salat. I mean, they don't remove this board. Kind of weird, I'm surprised. Hanging in their hands gamer chat? Trying to hang in there. Casual 17 mana, I know, right?
I have seen creation, and I will bring destruction. Thanks to me.
Wipe lethal? For heal chat. Got him. Wow, sick game. Here, no, energy drink. Chat, I had this weird thing earlier today. My monitor was like not at full brightness and the corners looked like, it almost looked like there was like a shadow casted on my monitor. And I was like panicking, thinking I had to buy a new monitor. And ultimately, like, I changed the power outlet and that seemed to be what worked. But has anyone ever had a problem like that with their monitor? It's a mirror? Chat, looks like we got ourselves a druid meta. It's Ghost. I knew it! I knew it was Ghost, dude. I know. And the same thing? Yeah. Dude, it's crazy how many problems are just solved by turning it off and turning it back on again. It honestly feels like wrong in a way, you know? The risk it for the biscuit hands gamer, chat. I wanted to get the swipe and get the ramp going. No wild games. I want to do standard again today because I saw this deck.
All are nourished when the cycle renews.
Soda, it's just a monster. Son of a hitting the worst target possible. Ooh. Wait, is triple face helpful for me? Oh, Zilliax is kind of nice here. I think I'm gonna just take the Zilliax line here. Is this a WoW mod? When I tell people what I do for a living, I get them to say they know what World of Warcraft is, and then I say I play the card game of World of Warcraft. So, because everyone's like, oh, World of Warcraft. I dated a loser who once played that game. Yeah, what are you? That's what it usually is. People hear like I'm a Twitch streamer, and then they're like disappointed that I have to play one game. You know? They're like, "Oh, what do you do if you don't like your game?" Like it's like, what if you do if you don't like, you know, your job? You know?
Go forth on swift wings cannot be contained.
I quit. Let's go, Supernova! Okay. Wait, this is like infinite card draw here. Do I have a way to kill this? Doesn't. Oh, these are fire spells.
What to do? Time waits for no one. For the wilds.
Why is this the worst meta ever? It is probably not the worst meta ever. We've probably had multiple metas that install a lot more pain. Yeah. All right. What exactly do you do here? I ultimately have to like win. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. Now I might go swipe hero power or swipe kind of prefer. Then I get to push 8, which seems nice. Ooh, Chad, you know what we could do here? So what we could do here is we could take the amalgam, go Elise, take a 10 drop, but keep crying about it. I mean, it's something very legitimate to cry about. Chad, it's kind of like, okay, Chad, it's kind of like if you were an investment banker, right? And during like the financial crisis of 2007, it was 2007, right, or whatever, and you were making like 300K a year, and now you lost your job, but you're still making 80K a year. Your spouse hasn't left you, right? Your kids like don't understand money because they're too young, so and you can still afford pizza. Like you're doing okay, but like, you know, it could be a lot worse, right? A lot of people can't afford pizza, you know? I mean, I think I heard that story of somebody who was like talking about like kind of perspective, you know, and it was literally like an investment banker who lost their job and got some other one.
I remember this place
Inferior pizza, yeah, shut up. It's actually quite delicious, but I usually don't eat it, but it's, theory, I like it.
Hang 10, or however many you got.
He's pretty good though. Doesn't it? So, but yeah, you make over 100K. No, dude. I would like to make over 100K. Because the internet tells me that's when eventually that's when I'm officially worthy of love. But I don't. That's luckily chat's mom is okay with my below 100K salary.
I have seen creation, and I will bring destruction.
Yeah, for sure.
I have seen creation, and I will bring destruction.
More Saladrasils is nice. You know what I was supposed to do here? Wait, ooh, I could still. I could still get Saladrasil down here. And like shuffle Ceaseless into my deck. I don't know. Do I really need to do that though? I don't feel like I do. I feel like this is good enough. I know, right? As a streamer. What time? Exactly, right?
Raptor, Devilsaur, we got 'em all. Time waits for no one.
Paycheck to paycheck. Yeah, I mean I think some of that is like I don't eat out very much. I have to choose where I spend my money, which is I think is fine. But like I don't eat out very much. You know, I basically you gotta pick your battles. Um I feel like this is enough tempo. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't eat out very much. If I go to a bar, I buy one drink, and if I want to get drunk, I take a I take some you know, there are a few things I like spending my money on.
I can see
But Like I bought my bike is really nice.